something is off. And I'm always smelling weed, all the weed smoke when I go pump gas. That's why I hate pumping it. Everybody is numbing their pain. Do you all know the system will penalize you for things that's out of your control? You can have the best performance appraisal. You can be doing all the right things, and that still won't save you in this system because all it does is extract from you. And I'm going to tell y'all what I mean. See, I drive 130 miles. My job was restructured. My job moved to another county. A lot of you all know that. So I'm losing about $6,000 a month buying gas and for the maintenance on my car. That's the way the system extracts from people. And I've made peace with that. But you know what does bother me? And a lot of you all probably have noticed this. And you all let me know in the comments. Put some eyeglasses if you see what I see. But the system keeps taking from you. And they do it in little sneaky ways. So let's talk about it. So last week, I got stuck in traffic 3 different times during the week, y'all. Being in traffic makes you late for work, right? You get up early, have all the right intentions, but things happen outside of your control, right? So when you arrive to work, guess what? Guess how the system takes from me? I got to use that time. It's coming from my PTO, from my vacation time, from my sick time. That's time I got to use for things that have happened that's out of my control. And do you all understand how long it takes to grow your PTO? Companies just don't give out PTO. That's the thing. You may get 2 hours here, 3 hours there, a payday. And my PTO is not disappearing because I'm careless or because I'm insubordinate, but it disappears because the system don't care why you're late. It just cares that you are. And now you got to give it up. Extract. And that leads me to my next point, because that's why people come in sick and feverish and coughing and sneezing on everything. Because they have worked so hard to grow their PTO, they don't want to use it. That's why they come in sick. And a lot of times people come in sick because they don't have any more PTO time to give. And who can afford to take off work without getting paid? And companies don't give you grace. They're not going to say, oh, that's okay. You don't have to put in a leave request. Now, if you're working for good people or a good company, because most of the time, a lot of people are on salary, and a lot of time jobs, there are some good jobs that will give you grace. I work all year, 5 days a week, 365 days a year, and I get 1 personal day. Let me know how many personal days you all get. It's teachers out there that use their money, their resources to make their classrooms look good. They're buying things for students, and they don't get reimbursed. A lot of people are buying their own supplies at work, using them, and the company don't say thank you. And for me, I'm being reimbursed for the gas, but I'm not being reimbursed for maintenance. I'm not being reimbursed when my tires are bald to get new tires and tune-ups and oil changes. I don't get reimbursed for that. And then on top of that, I have to use my own phone in instances. Now, technically, I have a lot of time. I can take off a week every month if I want to, but I can't do it because I have a caseload and there's nobody to work my caseload. So I have to take off a day here, 2 days here, 1 week every 6 months, maybe. So even though my hours exist on paper, it's just an illusion because I can't really use them to get any rejuvenation, any rest. There's no work-life balance. Last week was so bad. Traffic was horrible. And Nobody has came up with a system to help with the traffic. I mean, I have apps, but there's no alert systems to let people know that the traffic is backed up. But we so smart with all this AI. I had to turn around in the medium. Something told me to turn around. It was like a little voice saying, if you don't turn around, you're going to be stuck here for about 2 or 3 hours. And the only thing about that is you don't know how the ground is. If there's going to be holes or you're going to get stuck, you just don't know. It could be worse. So I turned around. I don't like doing things like that, but I was able to get home. And then later that day, I found out that it was a bad traffic accident. And I've been seeing some strange things at the gas station, y'all. And let me know if y'all seeing it. Maybe it's just me, but every time I go to the gas station, people look wild by the eyes. They just don't look right. And I'm not talking about they haven't had enough sleep, but they just look empty inside, like something is off. And I'm always smelling weed, all the weed smoke when I go pump gas. That's why I hate pumping it. Everybody is numbing their pain. That's why I like to give people grace, especially at work. I don't know what people are dealing with. They may be taking care of a sick parent. They may have almost lost their life coming to work because somebody was driving erratic. I don't know what people going through. So I don't make them participate in dumb conversations. I don't make them participate in those team meeting exercises. I can't stand those. All right, you guys, we're going to get together and I want everybody to pick a partner and we're going to do some team building exercises. That right there it really gets on my nerves. And it's so much you have to give. So continue to give yourself grace because if you working as a working person, we go through a whole lot of things. And I know we're supposed to be saving money, but treat yourself. Treat yourself to a manicure or a pedicure. Buy you some good food. You deserve it. So shout out to everybody going to work, putting up with the stress, coming home fatigued, but still showing up for your family, cooking for your family. Shout out to you who's not getting paid for what you're worth, but you're coming in with grace and doing your work. Shout out to you because we have to go through a lot on these jobs. But you all talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you see what I see and let's have a conversation about it. But that's all I have, you guys, and I look forward to talking to you all in the comments.